Hello and welcome to this afternoon taste challenge. We have two single malt, Speyside single malt Scotch whiskies. And this is the Glenlivet 12. This is the older bottle. I bought this on purpose. Walmart had a few bottles left, so I got the older label. Just get something different. This runs about $50 a bottle. The Glenlivet 12. Introduced in 1824, age 12 years. This is a Chivas Brothers brand. Chivas Brothers, you know they make Chivas Regal. And they make 100 Pipers. And they make Ballantines. Those are blended Scotch. This is a single malt from the Chivas Brothers. Boy, if this thing will focus. Finally focus. 12 years of age. The Glenlivet. Okay. Probably the most famous single malt Scotch brand, I would guess. Everybody knows about Glenlivet. Now here is Lismore, not famous. Lismore, Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey, introduced in 1974. It is contract distilled for William Lundy and Sons. Okay, so it's a what they call independent bottler. It's a company, they're independent, but they don't own a distillery. They just, they collaborate with different distillers to come up with various recipes, and they pay them to make it for them, just like Pabst Brewing is going to be paying City Brewing to make their beer for them because they got out of their Miller contract. All right, so anyway, it's a common practice. It's done in Canada, Ireland, the United States, Scotland. It's nothing unusual. Some people act like it's some kind of weird, like, oh, it's so strange. It's independent bottler. No, it's like common. All right, anyway, contract distilling, contract brewing is common. All right, it's done with food. People make food brands for other people. All right, for various reasons. Okay, let's see what they're selling the Glenlivet for. We may as well check it out. I paid like $44.99, but that was a couple of years ago when I bought this. Okay. Yeah, I said $50, $54.99. Oh, wee. Get the Founders Reserve for about $6 less. That's the non-age stated. It's good too. Okay, let's see. Walmart. Two big chains of liquor that I'm aware of that are around here. You see, maybe different in your state. Yeah, same price. Actually, it's 50 cents cheaper. So if you go to Walmart, you can get it 50 cents cheaper right now. It's available today. But I have a bottle, so I wouldn't be getting it. Actually, Glenfiddich is a little bit cheaper. Glenfiddich is about $3.50 cheaper for some reason. Okay, I thought Glenfiddich usually a little bit more, but not today, not today, not today. So yeah, these are not the typical like cheapo, super cheapo products. Well, that is, but not that. All right, so I bought the Lismore, heard me. I bought Lismore at Trader Joe's, and they carry it. It's not a Trader Joe's brand. Some people that made videos seem to think it's a Trader Joe's private label, but no, it's not. You can get it at other stores. It was True story. 1899. So 1899 versus 54.99. We're going to see if the price is justified right about now. Foil cap cover. It's a plastic cap, but it's a cork inside the cap. I have a lot of Chivas Brothers products. Well, I did have a lot of drink them down. This is a 2018 bottle. Real cork. Okay. World's most popular single malt Scotch whiskey. Some people say it's a beginner single malt. I don't know what that means, beginner single malt, 1824. You know, I really don't know what that means because when I first started drinking beer in February 96, there was no beginner point. I just tried anything on the shelf, right? So like, yeah, I mean, some flavors were kind of, foil cap cover, odd to me, like, oh, that's really strong, you know. But it wasn't like I was sitting at the restaurant saying, oh, it's so strong. I can't take it. What am I going to do? I'm only going to drink Schlitz Light. No, I'll just say, well, I'll get used to that. You know, it's something different. Also, real cork. I know there's glare from the script from the lamp. So it didn't take me long to try, you know, like all kind of different things. Um, no, it didn't take long. But now that's me, you say, but that's you. Other people, they got to gradually get into it. They got to go with real mild and then moderate and then extreme, or harsh and then extreme. Oh, it's a big, long, drawn out process. I mean, and maybe it is. I'm saying for me, or I can't drink for other people. I can taste things for myself. Yeah, it's a little off. Got to get a little. I'm trying to save, you know, so I'm not happy about this because I'm trying to nurse this Glenlivet bottle for years to come. Okay, that's it. If it's not even now, tough. Um, Glenlivet Distillery. I'm sure that'd be a nice tour, huh? The smooth flowing one, distilled in the Livet Valley. The Glenlivet. Now in Louisiana, they would call it the Livet Bayou. People say, "Oh, I'm going to Livet Bayou. They got a distillery over there. I'm going to drink some of that Louisiana whiskey." All right, but in Scotland, it's called the Glen. I think it's more like a creek than a bayou, though. Okay, so in North Louisiana, they call it Livet Bayou. In North Louisiana, they say, "Y'all know they got that distillery over there by that bayou. I mean, by that creek, North Louisiana. You know they got that distillery by that creek, Livet Creek." Well, of course, we're not in America, but with these products, come on, focus, damn you. There we go. Yeah, they about the same, golden, clear as a bell. Uh, so yeah, in Scotland, it's called the Glenlivet. If it was made in Monroe, Louisiana, it would be called Livet Creek whiskey. Livet Creek whiskey. Well, what can you do? All right, so next year will be the 50th anniversary of Lismore. Now, it doesn't have an age statement on the bottle. It does not say anywhere age 6 years. I kept checking. But on the website, it's saying it's a 6 year aged whiskey. I mean, the company must know they own it. They're saying it's aged 6 years. Now, would it be better for them to put it on the label? Yeah. But it's like another whiskey I bought from that Finlagen. No age statement. But the website talking about 6 years, 6 years. I said, well, let me check with them. So I wrote them an email. I said, this is like in the morning, like 10 o'clock in the morning. I said, well, is your whiskey age 6 years, or am I looking at it wrong? Do I have a different product? And the lady, I mean, in less than an hour, some lady at the office in Scotland wrote me an email back. She said, oh, no, it's aged 6 years. She asked me which one I had. I told her, oh, yeah, it's aged. She said, oh, no, it's aged 6 years. It's 6 years. I said, oh, okay. It's their company. They must know. Now, we got 12 years versus 6. That's a big difference. ABV is the same, 40 proof. I'm sorry, 40%. Same type of whiskey, Speyside whiskey, which is like mild, bready whiskey, you know. Price difference is extraordinarily big. I mean, we're talking about $18.99 versus $54.99. $18.99, $54.99. So, I mean, you know, $28.99, that's $10 more. $38.99, that's $20 more. $48.99, that's 30. So we, you know, you start saying, man, $30 over. Oh, hello, Birdie. he ran off. Oh no, let me run. I mean, that starts to add up over $30 difference. Is it going to justify the $30? I don't know. Burley Sullivan says, you to you, bro. I don't know, but let's see. And some people got this idea in their head. They say, oh, you got favorites. You playing favorite. I don't play favorites. I have no stock in Lismore. I have, you know, William Lundy Company. I have no money invested in the Chivas Brothers Company. I don't work for a distillery. I just buy these products where I see them and I taste them. Okay. I mean, I buy them. They weren't sent to me. No liquor company ever sent me any liquor ever in my life. Not that I discourage that. I'm here. If they want to send it, I'm game, but it has not happened. Oh, over the years, a few beer companies sent me beer. A few, not many, just a few. And they approached me. I didn't go begging them. I don't ever feel like taking the time to do that. And but they just say, Paul Liner said, you want to try our beer? We'll send you some. I said, yeah, but I'm not just gonna say it's great because you sent it. As they said, oh no, we don't care. And then the lady said, anyway, I watched your video. You gave it an A-. They checked me out. But no, they never did send me anything. Now, Jerry Ford, the beer review guy, said, yeah, he always just be contacting companies all the time. He said he contacts food companies, you know, like Tony's Pizza, Red Baron Pizza, Frozen Pizza. Say, oh, I review stuff on the internet. Would you send me stuff? He said they send him all kind of food, beer, wine, liquor, and that's cool. I just, I know I'm not going to take the time to go reach out to these companies. Sounds better than saying beg, right? But it's not begging. I mean, maybe it is, I guess, but I'm just not going to do it. I know I'm not. You know I'm not. I'm not going to do it. It's not because I feel like it's unethical. I just don't feel like doing it. I'm just not going to take the time. I'd rather just go to the store and buy it than take the time to write the email. Sounds mad. And then I'm scared they'll start sending me too much. And I'll be like, oh, another one? And I ain't definitely interested in reviewing food. I eat food. I have to live, but to review it, Nah, I put it in videos. Sometimes like I'll be eating a Popeyes breakfast because around here Popeyes serve at Popeyes here they serve breakfast. Not on the menu. Like if you look on Popeyes.com, the chain restaurant, they don't mention breakfast. Nothing on the menu about it. But there's an independent store here, and they've always had breakfast. Well, I don't know about always, but as long as I can remember, they that I ever paid attention to it. And they'll have like scrambled eggs, grits, bacon, or ham. If you don't want ham, you can get steak. They call it steak, but it's really hamburger steak. Like hamburger fried, in the batter. But it's pretty good. You get a lot of food. It used to be cheap, cheap, cheap. It's going up, of course, thanks to the U.S. government monetary policy. But no, to review it, nah, I don't ever watch beer review. I don't. I never. I'll always watch beer reviews incessantly. I never watch food reviews. I'm just telling you the truth. I never, ever watch food reviews because I'm not interested in food reviews. I'm not against it. I don't find it's like offensive. I don't care. Cheers, Ron Scaru. Cheers to you, beer hounds. Beer hound. Beer hounds. He's only one person, but he's beer hounds. Okay. So anyway, back to the basics. I do review wine because I like to drink it and taste it and see what other people think about it. But I like all wine, so you say you're a terrible reviewer because you like everything. You think Carlo Rossi's good. I do think it's good. I like it. You think MD 2020 is good. Well, it's good in a certain context, you understand. But I realize that it's, you know, I know what I'm dealing with. It's still good in a way, in a sense, in a sense, not in a gourmet sense, in a sort of, oh, you know what I mean, like sort of like just having a good time sense. But it does have that place. It does have a place. It is kind of interesting. Enjoy the decline says, "Hey Ron, you try any pumpkin ales this season yet?" Yes, I have, and I've already posted some reviews. All right, let's go with this. Yeah, and I do beer reviews, of course, as we all know, and whiskey, rum, brandy, rye whiskey, and tequila, and all that. But like I said, nobody ever sent me anything. This has got to be the Glenlivet, but I'm gonna hold back on declaring that. But it's got to be. But I'm not saying that officially. I'm saying that as it's just a general comment. Hey Ron, would you ever do a 99 vodka peppermint review? It says Trey from 803. I don't know what 99 vodka is. I know what 99 brands. If you're talking about 99 brands, their famous product is 99 bananas, 99 brand bananas, but they make all kind of stuff. Yeah, I would review it, but I got so much liqueur at this house. It's not going to happen soon. No, I cannot get through all the liquor. I've got too much right now, and if you saw what I had, you would be concerned for me. I'm not concerned. I'm just impatient. It's like I got all these liqueurs. When am I going to get to them? At this pace, it's almost like it'll be forever. Mm. They both smell really good, though. I'm not kidding around. Honestly, on aroma, I'm not really sure. This has like a peaty note, and I know that Lismore has a peaty, like a compost pile flavor. So maybe it is a Lismore. Am I tasting a $30-something difference? No way. I'm sorry, smelling a 30. No way. No time like forever, right? You only live twice, as they say on James Bond movies. No way, Jose. So yeah, the The aromas got me a little bit confused. So let's go with the flavor because Major League Baseball has started, and I should be watching that instead of tasting whiskey. Tell you the truth, but if I watch it, I must always fall asleep. But I like to watch it though. I love to watch it. I just get sleepy, you know. It makes me so relaxed. Like if I watch football or baseball, I'm like, man, this game is so enjoyable. It's so relaxing. And then I'm dreaming about something. I'm like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be watching a game, not dreaming. But I've always been like that. You say, well, it's because you're getting older. No, when I was in my 20s, I would be like that. When I was 12 years old, anytime I watch something, I just start falling asleep. You have any interest in wines? Oh, yes. Just did a wine review. Just posted it. Winking Out Chardonnay. Good stuff, too. Yes. Um, this is very smooth and enjoyable. Is it remarkable or is it like exotic flavors or, oh, you got to track this down? You won't believe it. No, it's just like you ever tasted bread? You say, I've had white bread. Yeah, well, that's what that tastes like, except it's 40% alcohol. Don't judge me because you got jealousy. Okay. Yes, I've got a lot of interest in wine. It's a funny thing, though. This one here tastes stronger. It tastes like it's got more alcohol, but I know they both 40%. Hmm. Tastes a little rougher, though, like a little bitey. Oh. But this thing is smooth. Oh, wee. Mm-mm-mm. Or you can drink it like water. I wouldn't recommend that. Joe Hill says, Ron, you should read up on Bosch Brewing from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Interesting story. Well, if I ever see one of their beers, I'll read up on it. I've been to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan once. I drove across the top of it on. I drove across it. You know, it's all the top. I drove across on United States Highway 2. Then I came down, straight down to the middle of Michigan. Went to Appleton, went to Milwaukee. Bought some wine, Michigan made homemade wine they were selling at a gas station. Well, that stuff was fire. That stuff was good. It was like $8, or maybe it was like $6, $8. That stuff was good. The Running Rabbit. The Running Rabbit. When I go walking early in the morning, I see rabbits. They're getting used to me now. They don't even run anymore. They just watch me. They know I'm not gonna chase them, so they get into like, oh, there's that guy that goes walking. They're called swamp rabbits around here. All right. So they're very close. I'm gonna tell you the truth. They're very close, and I would not pay the extra 30 something dollars to get the Glenlivet. That's just the way I feel. Uh, I would just go to Trader Joe's and pay $18.99 and get the Lismore. Is it way better? No, but it's not way. The Lower Peninsula Mitten Waves of the Upper Peninsula Rabbit. Oh yeah, Waves of the Rabbit. Okay, now, so I think this is the Glenlivet, but I'm not saying it's $30 better. So I'm gonna give the win to the Lismore. The one that tasted better was the Lismore. Now I'm even more shocked. Well, Lismore wins on price and flavor. Hard to believe, but it's true. Thanks, everybody.